Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sandman, and welcome back to another Old Fag base tour video. And today, I've got a world download. I actually hosted it on my realm so I could do it as a group with a few of my friends, as well as with the actual builder of the base, which is SSJN. And I just want to get into a little bit of history about the base. This base was started after Team Exodus disbanded in November of 2019, and SSJN decided to go solo and challenge himself by making a base in the end, over 100,000 blocks from end spawn. And SSJN planned to allow one visitor per month, first giving coordinates to Namey McNameface in order to acquire his Christmas shulker. And there's like a video for that, I'll probably link it in the description. But while still occasionally getting involved with community events, SSJN mainly stayed in solitude at his base for quite a few months. And I was actually able to visit SSJN's base sometime in February of 2020, being one of the few to visit before Desdox's infamous admin access of the server. And if you're unfamiliar with that, then I'll link that in the description of the video as well. So long story short on that, no one knew what was going on before that specific exploit became public knowledge, so SSJN challenged the culprit to find him. And they did. Des showed up at SSJN's base and was given a formal tour, which, surprisingly, was not the end of the base. 2 months later, SSJN found that he lacked the motivation to continue with the base, having much of his time taken up by infrastructure projects and managing his group, the Praetorian Guard, so he decided to retire his base, which by that point he had named Karzani, and the base was griefed shortly afterwards. And that's basically where we find ourselves today. We're going to be checking out the world download, and let's go ahead and get right into it, guys.
Yes, everybody line up, and we'll get like a cool like opening shot or whatever, and then I don't know, you guys can light up fireworks and stuff. I guess let me just give the tour for the umpteenth time now. We'll begin with the
This is the second time I've had the tour. I just deleted it.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been here, man.
Yeah, I think it was like February when I came.
As you can see, the base was founded 17th of December. I had an original spot that I had to abandon, so I moved out here way back in December of last year. Kind of when I was thinking about quitting, I decided to go in retirement out here, and I kind of just did my own thing for about 7 months here. The first visitor was Namey. Originally, I wasn't going to give anybody the cords, but then Namey had that sick carrot farmer shulker giveaway, and I had to give him the cords. So Namey came out here, which leads us, I guess, to the first decoration. This is an official Namey McNameface logout spot.
I think I have a screenshot of myself in the middle of this.
An official Namey McNameface logout. Oh man. So the first
He
thing,
logged out.
Alright, let's trap it.
Oh, that was great.
This is an original SSJN floor. Classic design.
Oh yeah.
Super spooky. I recommend putting the lighting on Moody for a bit, just to like
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
cosmic. This is where I'd grow pretty much all the nether wart. I would just AFK here. It's 32 by 32, so I think it's 1,028 blocks. And I used to just AFK here. Got to disable there so I could fix it. But then I was like, why don't I like AFK fish while I grow this too? So I decided to build a little AFK fishery. And whenever people would come out here, I'd have them help me harvest. So I guess maybe in tradition, we should all harvest some nether.
Yes.
I got something I gotta show you guys. Oh, look at me. Look at me.
What is that?
Soul speed. I gave myself a soul speed book.
Splash me with that shit.
It's not a potion, it's an enchantment.
Okay. So
What the fuck?
Yeah, I gave him a totem earlier.
Whatever. But yeah, this was the Super Bowl watch party. In my Reddit post, I put iron blocks because I'm the richest with 9 blocks on all the windows to hide the fact it was in the end. So this was the TV. This is the bong. Everybody come hit the bong. Please don't break it. Can we all get a bong hit going on?
Oh yeah, of course. Community bong rip. You don't light fireworks near bong, bro.
It's the 4th.
It's the 4th, and there was a little dance party up here.
Should we even be sharing this bong with the COVID respike going on?
Yeah, this is COVID-based tour.
Oh, no, no, no.
COVID-based tour. Yeah, and then just a little chill area up here. So this, I killed myself a couple times doing exactly that. Like the server would just lag and rubber band.
I like these emerald blocks with the end rod things on the side. That's really cool.
Probably didn't really see. Yeah, this was
I don't think this was I don't think this was here when I actually visited on the server.
This is where I gave SSJN my E-chest.
Oh, this is where Desdocs placed the final bed in the chain.
Yes. I just wanted a little vine farm, so nothing big. Sometimes you just.
I like this.
Oh, I've actually never made one before.
Yeah, just something simple.
This is neat.
I never got around to encompassing. Did I just shoot myself in there without dying? Nope. Okay,
How do you get in?
Take 2. You gotta fly in through the circle in the middle of the fuck window.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I landed on it and see if I can just. Oh, yep.
Oh, I made it. Oh, that was so clutch.
Just did.
Plus, the mana stage, that's cool.
Oh, sick.
I had like most of the map arts on server, except some of the newer ones. Probably for the viewers, it's best I don't show them anyways, because there was a lot of loot ones. My favorite map is the Dog King one, aka the best map maker.
Definitely the best map maker.
Yeah, some people could and Jawhawk put it back. Put it back. Yeah, anyways, it used to have a little bit more trees.
Oh, it's just like different types of trees than when I actually visited, because I think you only had like dark oak and regular oak growing at the time.
Yeah, it used to be pretty lush, but I mean, I obviously just like needed it, so. I guess I'll come back to you, Saya. Oh, you came back. Okay. Yeah, just in this in-between section, I just was like, maybe I'll do like house stuff, but I never got around to it. Yeah, everybody should get down, bro. You might as well minimize chat a little bit too. So first, this was inspired by Dante's Inferno, and the player heads on the server. As anybody who's read it knows, the innermost layer of hell is frozen, and inside Satan's mouth is a couple people being chewed. This is about as close as I could get with the 2 betrayers of the server.
The owner of the server's head.
yes, John and Yang, 2 biggest betrayers.
He who shall not be named.
The 2 people who just let you down the most. Just ruin the fun. I know, same.
Like can you guys please stop fucking dying? Like
exactly. Fell out of the world. I was saying I'm trying to pick this speed up, and now look at us. We're just sitting here waiting.
This is literally wasting all of my time right now.
Just fly around. So back in like early May, there was the South C1 dupe was kind of hitting places, and Praetorian Guard, the greatest prank group on Old Fag, decided to pull a prank and tell people that we had figured out how to do it on the server and that we had a dupe, and the admin said that he got a ton of reports on us duping because we made a Reddit post about it, but we never actually did. Someone else, I can't remember who, but someone else made a video where this player ZSU.
That was stupid.
It was Stewie?
Yeah.
Old Fag News made a Reddit post about ZSU showing him like a dupe stash he had or whatever. I hit him up and was like, dude, that's hilarious. People are going to be buying the bait. That's funny. And a couple of days later, he hit me up out of nowhere. I was like, dude, I have a problem. And he explained it was real and now everybody wants to like report him and all of this stuff. So I was like, here's what you do, man. One, you got to give me cords to the stash so that I can like hold some of the stuff for you in case like you get caught or whatever. I can be your backup. So he was like, that's cool. So he brought me out to the stash, and it was just obsidian, but I was like, I can work with this. So I took a bunch of obsidian back and made this. I had a little bit more, but I was trying to consolidate it all into a nice little area. A couple days after I built this, and John teleported to me, which was like the first time he actually was really at my base. And I was like, dude, I'll come clean and I'll destroy all my Duke stuff, but I have to show you this. Please let me keep this. So then I flew John out to the base over here, and I showed him the statue, and he was cool, and he was like, I won't destroy this. You know, this doesn't really affect things at all. All my elytra just broke. Guess that's it for flying for me.
Here, I got another one.
With it. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's
And I
cool
put
because
map art
the
inside of it.
like the tour of Boomertown 1 is essentially like a history of my play time up until that point on Old Fag. So this is kind of like your video of that.
The SSJN story after my group Exodus kind of disbanded, and I really decided to just be in exile and do my own thing for forever. This is where I come to I want to play Anarchy Minecraft. I want to do my own thing here. So this is where I come to just grind and build. Occasionally, like once a month, let people come out here. I guess we could go to the signboard. We could fly, whatever. I guess, no, I'll just tell you, I'll go there and...
Alright, so that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and shout out to SSJN, Bro77, everybody else that joined VC or was around for the base tour, essentially. Shout out to you guys. So, till next time, catch you later. Y'all be safe out there.